Leo, welcome to your 2026 forecast. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Leo. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Leo, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings, okay? Don't force confusion where they don't need to be none, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All that being said, Leo, let's get right into this and see what 2026 looks like. All right, here we go. For Leo. For Leo, please. All right, my babies, you got some indecisions, okay? And those decisions are going to be hard no matter what you try and do, because there's a storm warning on the horizon here, baby. 2026 looks like it is going to be quite quite in and out, good times, bad times kind of a situation here. And it all stems from this indecision, not knowing what to do and how to go about doing certain things here, okay? Victory, but you will come out on top, baby. You always do, to be fair, okay? So there is going to be fairness that is put back into situations here for 2026, and you're going to feel victorious over these things of what is going on, the things that have maybe held you down last year, years before. There's going to be some shifting of energies here. Anything else, please? Okay. Door to romance. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have clean it up and tick tock. So it's almost like time is of the essence. The things that are going round and round and round and round. Decisions need to be made here, Leo. And you have no choice but to do it. Because if you don't, you are going to continue on this merry-go-round that probably makes you incredibly unhappy here. Okay. Pull some romance angels, see what's popping in your romance life. We are all adults here, so this is whoever is on your mind, who you're thinking about, who you're dealing with, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever the case is. You know how we do in here. For Leo, 2026, please. And I know there's been some issues here. It did not show its face, so I'm not meant to see that, so we ain't gonna look at it. Ooh, okay. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, whatever the case has been, okay, and this can go with the singles as well. If you're talking to anybody in 2026, you need to be completely open, letting them know everything about you within reason. You don't want to overshare, but you definitely don't want people to be blindsided by certain things, okay? All right. This is a love reading, y'all, so energies are interchangeable. Put them where they need to be, okay? With this deck, the Love Oracle could be something that you're dealing with in the past, now, or it's going to be your future. Use your best knowledge of your situation to put it where it belongs, okay? All right, for Leo, please. Oh. All right. You have date, all right? So courting, dating, anniversaries, meetups, but you're holding yourself back due to fear, being afraid of the situation, uneasy about it, suspicious of what is being told there. Why? Because you're dealing with a player here. They're charming, they're manipulative. Could be a karmic connection. You're being tested to make the decisions that are going to be the hardest for you to do. Some of you got some travel coming up in 2026. Distance, okay, boundaries, you're far apart. You could be meeting up with a long distance person here. Liquid courage. Finding that bravery, okay, that confidence, intoxicated, odd behavior, just to be able to say the things that need to be said here. But you do have change coming in, okay? So there's going to be regeneration here. There's going to be growth. There's going to be metamorphosis. Cycles are going to be coming to a close here if you allow them to close out, okay? We'll get some cosmic insight. Again, it could be your past, present, or your future, but we're doing this for 2026, so let's see what is coming in 2026. For Leo, please. For my lovely Leos, what is coming? Aside from the storm warning that's here. Because it's going to be shaky for a lot of you, okay? So you have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be coming in here. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Gold digger. They want your money being used. Understand, Leo. The gold diggers are not just females anymore. Men are doing the exact same nonsense. So just be aware of who's showing their presence in your life in 2026. Oop. Cycles. Haha. Fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Again, with that indecision here, that not able to make the hard decisions here, no matter how much it's going to hurt or heal. We are creatures of normalcy. We don't like change too much. Change is extremely difficult for us. We like what we like, and that's it. So with this change coming in, you're going to hit some walls here. Anything else, please, for my Leos? Manifest, okay? Tell the universe exactly what you want. So in 2026, Leo, when you are manifesting things, make sure you stay positive. Make sure you keep it healthy and clean and to the point. Understand, when we manifest, it takes a hot minute for things to come back in. We can't just put our wishes out in the universe and they're going to come to us tomorrow. No, baby, it don't work that way. It takes time. The universe only gives you what you're prepared to handle here, okay? All right, let's get some tea and see what's popping. I'm going to shuffle these. I'm going to cut them, and I will lay out 12 cards, and we will get the story for next year to see what is going on. One more. Okay. Ooh-wee. Okay. So, okay. Like I said, that storm warning coming in quite thick, okay? And there's a reason, clearly, behind all this. All right, so if you want to know, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, there's your 12 cards for the month, but we're going to read it how we normally read it, okay? So for this is troublesome for me as a Leo myself, but we'll get through this, okay? So you start off with death, justice in reverse, the moon in reverse, the emperor in reverse, strength. You're showing up next year for you. You're showing up for yourself. Good. The ace of swords, the page of cups, the 8 of wands, the 10 of swords, the lovers, the wheel of fortune, and the 8 of pentacles here. All right, Leo. So the cut and dry of it is there is going to be endings that need to be happening here so that new beginnings can come in and that change can come in and pretty much on some level for you purify the things that need to be dealt with here. Okay. There's going to be into hard cycles. So whatever it is, you're not trying to bring a whole bunch of stuff into 2026. So there's going to be some things that you're going to leave behind here. And it could be, well, with justice, like, okay. The unfairness of the situation that you have been dealing with is very heavy on your shoulders here. There's a lack of accountability and growth here. Okay, so there is feelings of being punished here for things that maybe you might not have been done. And there's a lot of dishonesty surrounding this situation here. Whatever it is, like I said, this is a love thing. And I don't know if it's whoever's playing with you that they think that they're trying to lie to you and not be a certain kind of way. It's coming off as school, grade school freaking punishment here. But you do have a release of fear here, Leo. So whatever it is that you've been holding on to, that you've been afraid of, whether it's being afraid of being on your own, being afraid of going back to school or whatever the case is, making a move, you're releasing the fear. Okay. But you are repressing those emotions so that it is going to help you push through. So we're going to say in March, you're going to start to notice that kind of, the inner confusion that you're having and the darkness that is going to show itself because you're allowing certain things to be illuminated, things that you've maybe hidden or covered. Okay. You are standing in your dominance here. You're being very domineering about what it is, what you need, controlling the things that you can, but also realizing that you're lacking control in certain things. Okay. So lack of discipline, being very stubborn, being reckless with your time, your energy, whatever it is, you're just feeling like, you know what? Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. Right. And you're showing great courage through this year and having, the passion and learning new things and standing quietly in the power that you shine out to the world. No one's going to sit here and say a Leo going to be weak. Leos ain't weak. And your focus is going to be there. You're really going to start pulling on that inner strength that you have here and try to have compassion, not only for yourself, but for the others around you. Okay. There's going to be open communication. You've gotten mental clarity on situations of what they are, what they bring to you, what they don't bring to you, what they're lacking. You're trying to be fair, even though you understand that the situation has completely and utterly been unfair to you. You are willing to, again, take it for what it is. Allow new things to happen because with that ace of wand or that ace of swords, you have that new start. You have the breakthroughs that you've been seeking and you're going to have success in those areas. But again, understand, with all of this coming in and this open communication, new conflicts will arise, Leo. So you have to be strategic and find new ways to deal with new conflicts that are coming in. You can't have a new conflict and try and fix it with something that you've tried to fix it with in the past. The past doesn't work anymore. Okay, so whatever you were doing to fix things is not working. So you have to elevate yourself here. With this page of cups coming in here, baby, you do have people that are trying to try to show you certain things, happiness, new love, a new way to love, if you will. You got the door to romance here. So there's going to be things that are coming in that have to do with your heart chakra and receiving these messages and receiving them in a very positive, healthy way. You're very curious for what the new ending or the endings and the new beginnings are bringing in for you. You're going to be surprised by this. You're going to, it's going to be a shock. But again, be very careful, Leo, because with this Eight of Wands here, you're going to try to take rapid action on whatever it is, the things that feel good. The shift is happening. So we're looking August of 2026. The shift is really going to start coming, and it's going to really take a turn for the better for you. And the people that do have the travel coming up, they're going to have that travel. They're going to make these, they're going to set these plans into motion here. The swift change is going to try and throw you for a loop. It's going to cause you to have feelings of anxiety. But you will be okay. You're going to make quick decisions. And I think for Leos, it works better that way, to have to make a quick split decision than have time on your hands to sit there and overthink the situation. Okay. So in September, it looks like there's going to be some very painful endings here. Again, you have to take your time, and whatever it is that is ending and going out and the things that you're changing, it's not just relationships that cause painful endings. It could be losing a job. It could be moving away from family. Whatever the case is, something here is ending. Okay. And something that has caused deep wounds, something that there's deep betrayals here for, and a failure to try to bring things together here. You feel defeated here. And the collapse of whatever you did view as, pure and happy, it just seems to fall apart at the seams here, because you're having a hard time healing these wounds, because the betrayal, Leo will never get over what has been done. So when a Leo says, oh yeah, I forgive you. Okay, there can be some level to forgiveness there, but trust and believe, we don't forgive and we don't forget. And we're not going to let you forget either. Then you have the Lovers coming in here. Okay, so love, harmony, partnership, union, the one kind of energy here. And it's right here. It's sandwiched in between the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever this is, we're just going to follow it straight down. Whatever it is destined to happen this way. Okay. There are things that need to happen here. This is fate. This change, you are willing and accepting of the change that is trying to come in. You're not fighting against it. So right now, as we stand still at the end of 2025, you are aware that change needs to happen. Try very, very, very hard, Leo, not to flip this energy into the reverse, because then that means you bolt. And once you get your dander up about it, the universe is going to step in and it's going to force the change that needs to be happening, whether it is these endings so that you can heal and do what needs to be done here. The universe is going to step in and say, look, it's enough now. These decisions need to be made. The pain needs to be dealt with. It needs to be put where it needs to go. But there is good luck on your side for next year. Closer to the end of the year, you have to wait. You have to manifest what it is that you want. December closes out here with the Eight of Pentacles here. So there are lessons learned. There are karmic lessons learned, lessons that you've maybe put off or thought that you've learned that are coming back in again. You are putting in the work. You are doing what needs to be done for you, for whoever is involved here. You're being very diligent. You're allowing your passions to show about what it is that you want to do and the path that you want to be on here. You are developing the skills that are going to help you do the things and achieve the things that you want for years to come. Okay. So it looks like you're going to have, a lot of shifting and a lot of changes here. Don't control the things that you can't. Allow them to unfold as they will, because they're going to either way. The more you fight against it, the harder things are going to get in your situation here. Let's Let's see what this Ten of Swords is. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords for Leo, please. And again, you're showing up again. So when these endings happen, whatever they are, you are going to stand in your power. You are going to deal like a boss with it. You are going to allow your inner strength to shine through, because ain't nobody going to keep no Leo down. They might try. Oh, shit. And there's the Emperor coming up in the reverse. So you're going to gain control back of the situation. Whatever it is with this ending, you are going to maintain and gain that control back here. And you're going to be very solid, grounded in your spot. Yes, the Emperor is Aries energy, so it is represented by fire. So you could be having a little bit of fire on you as well. But baby, you got to let these endings happen, whatever they are. The ending to the pain, ending to the not knowing, ending to the things that are not contributing for you to be your best self here. Okay? You'll be okay. I believe. But it looks pretty much you have every sign out here. Leo is showing up quite prominent. Air signs. All right, what else for Leo, please? Nope, okay. You got some messages that you don't want me to see here. The snake, okay? Competition, enemy, clever, okay? Looking over your shoulder, the other woman. Now, this could be your person. If you're a woman and you're dating a man, whatever the case is, there could be another woman that you need to be looking for. They're looking for you. Or you could be the other woman in someone else's life as well. Okay, be aware of that, because player energy is coming up thick here. So some of you could be dealing with third-party situations here, knowingly or unknowingly, okay? The Phoenix, a new phase. Yes, rekindle, renew. Transformation, growth, changed mind. Again, with this change, Leo, it's going to bring some good shit for you. Karmic relationship. Okay. Feelings, triggers, turmoil, lessons, letting go and loving you, putting you first, Leo. And I know that's going to be really hard for you. To put yourself first here, but baby, it's coming to a point where you have to put your wants, your needs, your desires first. All right. Close this off with the Soul's Helper Oracle. See what they have to say for you. Okay, Leo 2026, please. You'll get through this. You're going to learn these lessons and you're going to come out knowing what it is. But everything takes time. Give it the time. Divine timing, okay? Follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. People, family, friends, lovers, whatever it is, anything that you hold close to you. Never lose sight of what it is here, Leo. Don't let no one come in this year and try to shift your vision, shift what it is that you're trying to do. Stand firm, hold your control, and keep yourself grounded here. And keep yourself moving one foot in front of the other. All right, my babies, that is what I have for you for 2026. I hope this is incentive and to make the changes and let go of the fear and take that trip. The ones of you that are wanting to take that trip to go meet that love, go do it. It'll probably be the best decision you've ever made. All right. I will see you soon. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next.